Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Okay, it's working this time, guys. What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here. We are back on the Taiwan server. We get our hands on the brand new hero, and thank you Betty B for letting me on the account to try her out. Now, I did try her out, and the first thing that came to mind was that she is way too similar to Gunslinger, like way too similar. Now, she doesn't work the same exact way as Gunslinger, but still, when you play around with her, the only thing that comes to mind is Gunslinger. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at her stats, because that's first. First of all, this is what she looks like unevolved, and then evolved, she basically just gets some red, as most evolutions are. But there they are. Of course, I was looking at the skill, and it looks like all the X's and stuff in the description are quite useless, because going from 1 to 10, the only change that I see is the attack percent damage that it will do. So at 10 out of 10 it does 260, and then at 1 out of 10 it only does 80%. Outside of that, everything else literally does not change whatsoever. So I don't know what all the X's were for, but only the attack damage percent changes. So there's that. But let's take a look at her actual stats. Look at her attack, okay? Let's just call it 6,500. If you compare it to everybody else, just take a look at this. There is, I believe, only one other hero that has a comparable attack that high, and that is Ronin. Okay, everybody else doesn't even come close, like not even close. So her attack is gonna be through the roof. Now there is a downside to that. Her HP is gonna be really low. So for comparison, at 42,000, you compare it to everybody else, that's quite low. I think maybe Heartbreaker might have a lower HP pool. Even Ronin has more HP, and we all know that Ronin is frail. Heartbreaker, yeah. So Heartbreaker is at 39. So yes, she is going to be very frail. She's going to do a lot of damage. She is going to be a very fast attacker at 800. But her HP is also going to be quite low. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get her in a raid and show you guys exactly what I am talking about. Now there's a few things that I would like to point out. She is fast energy recovery, which means that every time she attacks, she is going to have full energy. The other thing that I would like to point out is that she is also auto proc. The bad thing, unlike Gunslinger, is that she does not regenerate energy by herself. So if you use something like an Empower, that would seem to be really strong on her if you're gonna be defending, etc., like a HPM for instance. But let's get her going. There she goes. So as you can tell, she did not regenerate any energy or anything until she got to attacking, and then when she attacks, she summons these little birds that are gonna do pretty much all of the dirty work. Here is where it starts to be a little different than Gunslinger. These birds can actually be targeted and taken down. So unlike the little choppers that Gunslinger summons that cannot be targeted at all, these can, which can be good, can be bad, just depending if you want more targets to be available for enemies to hit or you don't. Because what that usually means is that if a hero is ready to proc and it attacks one of these birds, like, I don't know, like a Demogorgon, you probably don't want that Demogorgon to proc off of these little birds. So it has its drawbacks, that's for sure, but it cannot be denied that when you're playing around with her, the first thing that comes to mind is, okay, well, she's a Gunslinger clone. I was looking at her skill, and of course she is very comparable to Gunslinger, but there's also a lot of things that Gunslinger has going for her that this hero will not have. Like for instance, Gunslinger having a shield and lowering damage. This hero here, I don't believe is going to be able to lower any sort of damage. So it's going to be more susceptible to being attacked. But as you can tell, look at this. Look at those procs that she's hitting with. So it's not just the birds that she summons. It seems that she targets specifically the heroes and continuously attacks them. And it was a decent amount of damage. Now, is this going to be useful for Guild Wars? Possibly. Because like I said, if you have her with Empower, that's a lot of attacks, okay? And I don't think there was a limit to what the area is that she's going to be able to attack. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can actually try that out. So there are heroes all the way down here. So I'm going to summon her all the way up here and see if she can target them across the map. So let's just keep our eye on the heroes and see what happens. Yep, there they are. There they go. There they go. There they go. And there they go. So maybe with her, sniping might be back. Is that a thing, maybe? Because with Empower, she's just going to keep pummeling the heroes. Empower, maybe 808 War God. That could be a difference maker for Guild Wars, for sniping, etc. It could change how people do Guild Wars and a lot of other things. So and don't forget that her attack is absolutely massive. So maybe Guild Wars sniping will be back. Again, let me go ahead and show you her skill. If you can read it, great. I have no idea what any of that says. I'll go ahead and put up a translated description that probably is going to be pretty garbage, but just to give you an idea of what it all does. If you have a good translation, make sure that you put it in the comment section. I'll pin your comment, that way more people can see exactly what it actually does. But from the looks of it, I honestly think that Empower will probably play a huge role on this hero if you can find a way to incorporate it, and that she is a gunslinger just reworked in a different way. She has her weaknesses to her, but when you have her and gunslinger together, that might be a deadly duo, to be honest with you. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section of this new hero. I honestly would put her right below Gunslinger, but being just below a really OP game-changing hero, it's not that bad. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye.